Hey, hey! So, a little backstory. As I was growing up, my nickname growing up was Carl Sagan. And if you have no idea who that is, like my husband had no idea who that is, pretty much it was some guy who talked a lot. And I was a talker, so sometimes my videos can be really long. I'm sorry. But there's some things you just feel passionate about and you're just going to go on and on and on about. And I kind of get excited when I get to talk to people. So, with that being said, I always ask why. I question everything. Sometimes it's really good, and sometimes people are annoyed by it and it gets me in trouble. But as I've gotten older, I've gotten more tactful in how I ask why, and so it's less of a negative thing. But I've never seen it as something negative. I think asking why is an awesome way to find out more, one. Pretty much to find out more about yourself, more about a situation, more about another person, more. I think knowledge is power. I'm a firm believer in being educated, and whether it's formal education like going to school or it's social education or just general knowledge, I think you should have it. So, when I but what I mean when I ask you what your why is fitness wise. You are doing this challenge, or you're just checking out this video because you think I look good in sweaty workout clothes. But your why is, why are you working out? Why are you changing how you're eating? Why do you follow my Facebook posts? Why do you ask me questions? Why are you my friend? No, that's a good question. But why are you doing all this? And when usually, and I did this very same thing, usually when you ask that question, people say, well, I'm fat and I need to lose weight. And that is exactly what I said when I first started. I'm fat and I need to lose weight. And you know what? I I was fat and I needed to lose weight. It was a health thing. And so when I was figuring this out, someone said, okay, you're fat and you need to lose weight. Well, why do you feel that way? Well, I feel that way because when I look in the mirror, that's what I see. Well, how come you see it now and didn't see it before? Well, I did see it before, but I guess I really didn't care as much before. Well, why do you care now and didn't care before? Well, now I care because I'm worried about my health and am getting worse. Well, why are you worried about your health? Why do you feel like you need to be healthy? Well, I feel like I need to be healthy because I want to be around for my family. So as you keep asking yourself why, you're going to see that the real reason why you want to get healthy and lose weight or gain muscle or whatever your fitness goals are, you're going to see that the real reason why you want to do all these things has absolutely nothing to do with your first answer. It has nothing to do with it. I mean, you can link it back, the 7 degrees or whatever, but it really has nothing to do with it. Your why is so deep rooted in your heart that it's something that you actually don't realize unless you think about it. You have to really dig deep. And I mean, I'm talking like this is probably going to take you all to figure out, and it's going to bring up emotion. And when I say it's going to bring up emotion, if you don't cry, you're probably not there yet. You have to keep asking yourself why until you feel it, until you feel that inner emotion, that passion, that drive to come out. That why is what's going to help you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and work out. That why is going to be what makes you get your butt up off of the couch when you get home from work and get your workout done. My why, and it took me a long time to get my why down because I really didn't know what it meant. And I was really confused about it, and instead of asking my coach what it meant, what a why meant, I just kind of floated. And I don't want you to do that. Don't ever be afraid to ask, Jessica, I know you did this video, we've talked about what you meant by a why, but can you help walk me through it? Totally, totally fine. And you know what? Some people like to share what their deep-rooted why is, and some people like to keep it really private, and that is totally and 100% like your prerogative. But if I know and I'm able to help you through it, I'm going to be a better coach to you. And like I said, that is totally your prerogative, and when we get comfortable and we get there, then we get there fine. But like I said, you wanna find it so deep rooted in your heart. Like when I finally figured out my why, I was a hot mess. I was crying and it was gross. I'm so glad that Jared had John and they had taken themselves out. I think I was having a bad day, and Jared decided to take our little guy out to go to McDonald's or something. Yeah, back in the day when we went to McDonald's, take him out and go have fun. But yeah, I figured it out and I cried for like 10 minutes, and Jared came home and he's like, it was supposed to be better when we left. I'm not supposed to come home to you crying. Like, so I explained to him what I was doing, and he was really confused. And I don't think he really understands it now, but that's okay. Whatever. But you need to feel it. I have a little worksheet paper thing, kind of a worksheet if you want to go back to elementary school and fill out this little why worksheet. I call it my why chain. You can just message me. I can totally send it to you, walk you through it, help you figure out what your why is. Because like I said, your why is super, super, super important. Your why is the difference between success and success later on down the line. You're going to be successful, really, realistically, no matter what, because you want to change. That's why you're here. But knowing your why now is the difference between success now and success later. So if you want to quit procrastinating and you want to get the ball going, and you're truly ready to change your life and change how you feel on the inside, because the inside, yeah, looking hot in a bikini is fantastic, and having six-pack abs and being able to pick up a lot of chicks is important, and it's fun and you feel good about yourself. But honestly, knowing your body's healthy from the inside out, that's where it's at. That is where it's at, knowing that your body is fully functioning and your happy butt can walk upstairs and not pass out. If any of you are familiar with Utah State University, Old Main Hill, it is a very, very large hill of stairs up to the main building on campus. And I remember the first time I was able to walk up that hill, I felt like Rocky. I was ready, like pumping my fists, and was super excited because I got to the hill without passing out. I was like, yeah, and I was actually in professional clothes because I was in my senior year of school. And anywho, I looked like a retard probably, and it was snowing, and I remember the moment. I was so proud of myself. But like I said, I probably look like a dork, but whatever, I don't care. Like I don't remember anybody around me. I just remember that feeling in it, inside out, in your heart. You feel it, and you smile to yourself, and you don't even realize that people are looking at you funny. That's gold. That is gold to like the max. So, your why, important. Your why is the difference between success now and success later. No one likes to put off a good thing. You want to put off homework, and you want to put off doing your laundry. You want to put off all these, like, they're important, but realistically, this you don't want to put off, because this can change your life. These 10 days changed my life. They really did. And I know it can change yours, but you have to let it. You have to want it. And you have to do those things that are going to allow it to happen. So I will talk to you later.